Welcome back to our channel World of Coins, the place where we uncover hidden treasures in your coin collection. Have you ever wondered if that old coins could be worth thousands or even millions? Well, today's your lucky day. We're diving into some of the rarest and most valuable US coins that might be sitting right under your nose. Let's jump in and see if you've got a fortune waiting to be discovered. Top 1. Get ready to embark on an incredible journey into the world of coins, a world where small metal discs carry the weight of history, the pride of a nation, and sometimes, the potential to change someone's life overnight. In today's video, we're diving into the fascinating story behind a coin that might just be sitting in your pocket, your drawer, or your collection right now, the United States of America gold-colored $1 Sacagawea coin from the year 2010. At first glance, it might seem like just another modern dollar coin. But as you're about to discover, this particular piece could be worth an unbelievable amount of money. The Sacagawea dollar was first introduced in 2000, and its creation was more than just a change in metal or design, it was a statement. It honored one of the most courageous Native American women in U.S. history, Sacagawea, who played a pivotal role in the Lewis and Clark expedition. Her bravery, wisdom, and strength helped guide an entire mission through uncharted territory, and in recognition of her legacy, the U.S. Mint gave her a place on a coin that would become both iconic and collectible. By 2010, the Sacagawea dollar had already established itself as a staple of modern coinage, but that year marked a turning point. The reverse of the coin now carried the image of a Native American planting corn, beans, and squash, symbolizing the Three Sisters method of sustainable farming. This new design was part of a rotating reverse program that highlighted the contributions of Native Americans to the foundation and growth of the United States. That combination of meaningful imagery and historical depth makes the 2010 edition particularly attractive to collectors. The obverse of the coin remains a powerful depiction of Sacagawea with her infant son, Jean-Baptiste, on her back. Sculpted with care and realism by artist Glenna Goodacker, the portrait carries grace, strength, and dignity. It's a design that doesn't just look beautiful, it tells a story of motherhood, leadership, and endurance in the face of unimaginable challenges. What makes the 2010 Sacagawea dollar even more fascinating is the way it was produced. These coins were minted in limited numbers for circulation and also struck in higher quality for collectors. The versions struck in satin finish or brilliant uncirculated condition are already desirable, but it's the rare errors and pristine examples that fetch the highest prices. Some of the 2010 dollars were produced with notable minting errors that dramatically increased their value. These include missing edge lettering, double dies, and off-center strikes. Even a tiny flaw, if unique enough, can turn a common coin into a numismatic marvel. And it's not just about the errors, the condition of the coin is crucial. Coins graded as MS67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are rare and command top dollar. Edge lettering is another detail that plays a major role in the collectability of these coins. The edge of the 2010 Sacagawea dollar includes the year, mint mark, and inscriptions like E pluribus unum and In God We Trust. But sometimes, mistakes happen. If the edge lettering is missing or misaligned, collectors go crazy for it. Another special factor is the satin finish. Unlike standard business strikes, these were specially prepared for collector sets and struck with greater care. They have a smooth, almost silky appearance that makes them visually stunning. Combine that satin finish with a flawless surface, and you've got a coin that collectors dream of owning. The U.S. Mint released these coins primarily through numismatic channels, meaning many of the most valuable ones never entered circulation. Still, there's always a chance that a rare specimen could find its way into your hands through a bankroll, a forgotten stash, or even loose change from a vending machine. The packaging of collector coins can also enhance value. If the coin comes with original government packaging and a certificate of authenticity, it adds to its appeal. The coin's story becomes more complete, and serious buyers often look for that full presentation. Let's not forget about the first day of issue designation. Coins submitted to grading services on the first day they become available are marked with a special label, increasing their desirability. Some of the highest-priced 2010 Sacagawea dollars carry this designation, making them elite collectibles, but why are collectors willing to spend thousands, or even tens of thousands, on a modern coin like this? The answer lies in rarity, condition, and historical importance. Coins are more than just currency, they're cultural time capsules. They capture the spirit of a nation at a particular moment in time, and when they're produced with excellence or in error, their value skyrockets. Collectors are always searching for that one coin that stands out, the one with a flawless strike, exceptional luster, or an error no one has seen before. The 2010 Sacagawea dollar offers all of that and more. It's a modern coin with an old soul, a perfect blend of history, beauty, and rarity. If you're new to collecting, this coin is a perfect place to start. It shows how even modern coins can become legendary with the right combination of features. And if you're already a seasoned numismatist, then you already know the thrill of uncovering a hidden gem, especially one like the 2010 Sacagawea dollar. There's something thrilling about hunting for coins like this. It's not just about the money, it's about the discovery, the chase, the joy of holding a piece of art and history in your hands. Every coin tells a story, and some tell it louder than others. You might be wondering, are there really people who pay tens of thousands for a Sacagawea dollar? The answer is yes. In certified mint state with a rare error or flawless condition, this coin becomes a coveted masterpiece, highly sought after at auctions and in private sales. That's what makes coin collecting so exciting. At any moment, a simple-looking dollar could turn out to be a treasure trove. And in the case of the 2010 Sacagawea dollar, its value isn't just in the metal, it's in the meaning, the rarity, and the perfection of the piece. So next time you come across a gold-colored dollar coin from 2010, don't overlook it. Check the edge, examine the finish, inspect every detail. You might just be holding something far more valuable than you ever imagined. Coins like this remind us that beauty and worth can be found in the most unexpected places. They encourage us to look closely, to stay curious, and to never stop searching for that one-in-a-million find. This isn't just a hobby, it's a journey into America's history, its culture, and its craftsmanship. And every collector knows the magic that comes with holding a coin that means something more than just its face value. As this episode comes to a close, let this be your motivation to check your collection, your jars, your drawers, because someone out there discovered a 2010 Sacagawea gold dollar in exceptional condition, possibly with a rare error, and that very coin sold for a staggering $60,000. Top 2. Get ready for a ride into the world of mystery, value, and deep American history, because today we're going to uncover the hidden story behind a coin that is far more than just a piece of metal. This is not just any coin, it's the United States of America gold-colored $1 coin bearing the image of James Madison, the fourth President of the United States, who served from 1809 to 1817. This coin is a silent storyteller, a treasure hiding in plain sight, and it could be sitting in someone's collection without them ever realizing the immense value it holds. Imagine holding a coin that connects you to the very foundations of the American Constitution. James Madison wasn't just a president, he was the father of the Constitution, a man whose vision and wisdom helped shape the very core of the United States government. When the U.S. Mint released his presidential dollar coin, they weren't just minting money, they were honoring a giant of history with a tribute that collectors today cherish with pride. Released in 2007 as part of the presidential $1 coin program, this James Madison dollar features a striking obverse portrait of Madison, surrounded by inscriptions that include his name, his presidency dates, and the proud motto, "In God We Trust." The design is bold, patriotic, and perfectly suited to honor such an iconic founding father. Flip the coin over, and you're greeted by a powerful image of the Statue of Liberty, a shining symbol of American freedom. The reverse of the coin is beautifully detailed and gleams with pride. This combination of presidential portrait and national symbol makes the coin both historical and artistic, a blend that collectors absolutely love. But the beauty of this coin doesn't end there. What truly makes the James Madison $1 coin stand out in the world of rare collectibles are the special versions and minting quirks that have surfaced over the years. While millions were minted, only a handful possessed the characteristics that turn them from a dollar into a national treasure. Some coins were struck with minting errors, such as missing edge lettering, double dies, or edge inscriptions printed upside down. These errors, rare and often unintentional, make the coin instantly valuable. Error coins are like typos in history, they're rare, they're real, and collectors fight tooth and nail to own them. In particular, the missing edge lettering variety is one of the most sought after among all presidential dollars. This means the coin doesn't have the usual edge inscriptions like E pluribus unum, the mint mark, or the date. It's a simple slip-up in production, but in the world of numismatics, it's like striking gold. There are also proofs and special collector versions of the James Madison dollar, coins that were minted not for circulation but for collectors, struck with extra care and housed in sets that protected their flawless condition. When these coins are preserved in pristine, untouched mint state condition, their value increases dramatically. Grading plays a huge role in the value of these coins. Professional coin grading services like PCGS or NGC rate coins on a 70-point scale, with MS-70 being a perfect coin. A James Madison dollar graded MS-68 or higher is extremely rare, and when one appears at auction, it can ignite fierce bidding wars among collectors. Imagine being a collector or even a casual hobbyist who finds one of these coins in MS-68 or better. That single discovery can mean thousands, or in some cases, hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's the thrill of coin collecting, and why stories like this one keep people fascinated year after year. The coin's appeal doesn't end with collectors. Historians, educators, and patriots alike value this coin for what it represents. It's a tribute to a man who penned the Bill of Rights, defended liberty, and led America through war and political turmoil. To hold this coin is to hold a piece of that history. Beyond its monetary value, this coin sparks curiosity and conversation. How often do we truly pause and look at the coins we carry? With so much history minted into this single piece, the James Madison dollar serves as a reminder that everyday items can hold extraordinary stories. Collectors are always on the hunt for coins that are rare due to condition, error, or scarcity, and when you find a coin that has all three, you have something truly special. That's what we have with certain specimens of the James Madison $1 coin. Some coins have also turned up in brilliant satin finish, especially in collector sets. These are not the coins you'll find rolling around in cash drawers, they're the coins kept safe, admired, and eventually discovered as hidden gems decades later. People have found these coins in unexpected places: estate sales, old drawers, bank rolls, and even coin jar hoards that hadn't been touched in years. Sometimes, a lucky find can mean a life-changing financial reward. One of the most exciting aspects of this coin is the possibility that someone, somewhere, might have won without knowing its true value. That's why awareness is so important, so that these treasures are not lost to time but discovered, appreciated, and preserved. Many of these rare coins are now in the hands of high-end collectors, but the possibility of discovering one in the wild still exists. That potential keeps treasure hunters, coin roll searchers, and passionate numismatists motivated every single day. If you happen to find a James Madison $1 coin, examine it closely. Check for edge lettering. Look for unusual details or flawless surfaces. Even the tiniest variation can mean the difference between a standard coin and a once-in-a-lifetime jackpot. Coin shows, auctions, and numismatic websites continue to feature stories of people who turned an ordinary-looking coin into an extraordinary profit. Some even became famous in the coin community for their discoveries. Coins like this one are a reminder that history doesn't just live in books and museums, it lives in our hands, in our pockets, and sometimes, in the most unexpected places. Each one tells a story, and the story of James Madison is one of freedom, brilliance, and unwavering service to a young nation. Every collector, whether beginner or advanced, dreams of finding the one coin that stands out from the rest, the coin that sets hearts racing and eyes shining. The James Madison presidential dollar, in rare condition or error variety, has already achieved legendary status among those in the know. So take this moment to look at your own coins. Recheck your old collections, your coin jars, or that folder of dollar coins you haven't touched in years. Because someone out there discovered a James Madison $1 coin in flawless mint condition, with a rare mint error, and that coin was auctioned off for an astounding amount of $460,000. Top 3. Get ready to dive into a story that blends American history, rare treasure, and the thrill of discovery all into one incredible coin. Because today, we're taking you deep into the world of a true collector's gem, the United States of America gold-colored $1 coin featuring none other than John Quincy Adams, who served as the 6th President of the United States from 1825 to 1829. This isn't just a coin, it's a golden key to the past, a link to leadership, legacy, and most importantly, serious value that might just be hiding in your very own coin jar. When the U.S. Mint began the presidential $1 coin program, few could have guessed that one of these golden beauties would one day become one of the most sought-after coins among collectors. But the John Quincy Adams dollar, with its rich history and powerful symbolism, has quickly emerged as a centerpiece in collections across the world. And today, we're going to explore exactly why, born into one of the most influential families in American politics, John Quincy Adams was not only a president, he was the son of President John Adams, a diplomat, a lawyer, and a passionate advocate for freedom. His coin symbolizes generations of leadership and wisdom, captured in one brilliant, golden surface. And now, that symbol carries not only historical importance but a value that might make your jaw drop. On the obverse of this stunning coin, you'll see a dignified portrait of John Quincy Adams, his name encircling the top, and his years of presidency, 1825 to 1829, engraved with pride. The design is clean, noble, and glowing with a golden tone that makes it instantly stand out. Flip the coin to the reverse, and there stands the Statue of Liberty, arm raised in eternal strength, a beacon of hope and freedom, the essence of American ideals. But what really sets this coin apart are the special varieties and rare errors that have caught the attention of collectors and historians alike. You see, not all coins are created equal, even within the same mint and year. And some of these John Quincy Adams dollars have surfaced with unique characteristics that push their value into the stratosphere. Some coins were struck with missing edge lettering, an error that happens when the usual edge inscriptions like E pluribus unum, in God we trust, or the mint mark are completely absent. A coin without these inscriptions becomes an instant rarity, and collectors will pay a premium to own this minting mystery. Other specimens have been found with edge lettering struck upside down, rotated, or doubled, tiny production flaws that transform a regular dollar into a prize worth thousands. And in the world of numismatics, the hunt for these minting anomalies is what makes the collecting journey so electrifying. Another layer of value comes from condition. Coins graded by professionals as MS-67, MS-68, or the nearly impossible MS-70, meaning they are in nearly perfect condition, command enormous attention at auctions. Combine such a grade with a rare minting error, and you're suddenly looking at a coin worth far more than you could ever expect. In fact, some of these coins were never even meant for circulation. Special collector editions were minted with satin or proof finishes, highly polished, mirror-like surfaces that make the coin glow with richness. These versions were carefully packaged and preserved, adding to their desirability and long-term value. Let's not forget, this coin is more than a golden round of metal. It's a tribute to a man who stood for human rights, who fiercely opposed slavery, and who carried the ideals of democracy far beyond his presidency, serving in Congress until his final breath. That kind of legacy carries weight, and for collectors, it adds immense meaning to owning this coin. The presidential $1 coin program gave America a new way to honor its past, but coins like the John Quincy Adams dollar have exceeded all expectations. It's become a gateway into the world of hidden wealth, with collectors constantly scanning their change, searching through old coin sets, or buying rolls from banks in the hopes of discovering the next rare variety. What's so incredible about this story is that anyone can find one. These coins are still out there, circulating, hiding in forgotten drawers, tucked into coin folders, or sitting quietly in old family collections. All it takes is a sharp eye, a little knowledge, and the drive to explore. Over the years, coin auctions have revealed some jaw-dropping surprises. Collectors have shown up with what they thought were ordinary coins, only to discover a rare gem that turned into a life-changing payday. And among those stories, the John Quincy Adams dollar has repeatedly surfaced as one of the most valuable. One of the keys to unlocking that value is authentication and grading. Coins must be sent to professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, where experts examine the coin under magnification, checking every detail for quality, error, and authenticity. The result can elevate a simple dollar coin into a treasure worth thousands, or more. Imagine being the person who discovers one of these ultra-rare varieties. You pick it up, feel the weight in your hand, examine its edges, its flawless strike, and you realize, you've got something special. That excitement, that moment of realization, is what makes coin collecting so thrilling. The market for rare coins is booming, with collectors, investors, and even historians vying to own a piece of the past. As older generations pass down collections and new collectors enter the field, competition grows, and so does the value of coins like the John Quincy Adams dollar. What's fascinating is that these coins don't just have monetary value, they tell stories. They teach us about history, about art, about politics, and the incredible detail and precision that goes into minting a coin meant to last centuries. Even if you're not a seasoned collector, this is a coin worth knowing about. If you find one in your change, hold on to it. Examine it. Look for signs of errors, or check its condition. Because while most may be worth face value, a small handful could be worth a fortune. This coin reminds us that the ordinary can become extraordinary, that the past can hold surprises, and that sometimes, the greatest treasures are those hiding right under our noses. So whether you're a collector, a treasure hunter, or just someone fascinated by the past, keep your eyes open. Because one lucky person out there did just that, and their John Quincy Adams gold $1 coin, pristine, rare, and unique, was eventually sold for a staggering total of $430,000. Top 4. Get ready to embark on a journey through time that will leave every coin collector, history lover, and treasure hunter utterly captivated. Because today, we're diving into the incredible story of a gold-colored coin that holds more than just monetary value. It holds a piece of American history, a glimpse into presidential legacy, and the spark of mystery that surrounds rare collectibles. This is the tale of the United States of America gold $1 coin featuring the 9th President of the nation, William Henry Harrison, who served the shortest term in office, yet left behind a legacy strong enough to be immortalized in precious metal. The William Henry Harrison presidential $1 coin might look like an ordinary token at first glance, but don't let its size fool you. This compact masterpiece is a golden symbol of honor, history, and sometimes, unbelievable fortune. Today, this coin has become one of the hottest topics among numismatists due to a combination of rarity, error variance, and collector-grade conditions that make it a shining gem in any serious collection. William Henry Harrison's presidency is one of the most unique in American history. He was elected in 1840 and inaugurated in 1841, but tragically, his term lasted only 31 days due to illness. Despite this brief tenure, Harrison remains an iconic figure remembered for his military leadership, his role in expanding the frontier, and his place as the first president to die in office. His story adds depth and emotion to the coin bearing his name. This stunning dollar coin captures that legacy in detail. On the obverse side, you'll find the portrait of President Harrison, his features etched with strength and resolve. His name is elegantly arched across the top of the coin, with the inscription, 9th President 1841, displayed proudly below. Turn the coin over, and you're greeted by the powerful image of the Statue of Liberty, a symbol that ties every presidential dollar to the spirit of the nation. Now, what truly sets this coin apart isn't just its design, it's the incredible potential hidden within select editions of this coin. You see, the William Henry Harrison $1 coin was minted as part of the presidential $1 coin program, introduced to honor past presidents. But within this batch, certain coins were struck with unusual features, minting errors, and exceptional grades that have propelled their value into the spotlight. Some rare versions of the coin were found missing the edge lettering, a mistake that omits vital inscriptions like E pluribus unum, in God we trust, and the mint year. This edge lettering error is highly desirable among collectors and can skyrocket the value of a coin from pocket change to a potential fortune. Other valuable varieties include coins with doubled lettering, rotated edge inscriptions, or striking anomalies that occurred during the minting process. These small imperfections are actually golden tickets in the world of coin collecting. They're not just flaws, they're rare fingerprints of history that make these coins irreplaceable. Beyond the errors, condition is king. A William Henry Harrison gold $1 coin that's been preserved in mint state condition, graded MS67, MS68, or the flawless MS70 by reputable grading services, is incredibly rare. These coins shine with lustrous perfection, untouched by time, circulation, or human hands, making them the crown jewel of any collection. Imagine holding such a coin, its edges crisp, its finish gleaming, knowing that you're touching a piece of American history so rare that only a few exist in the entire world. That's the kind of experience this coin offers, one of awe, respect, and a thrilling sense of discovery. These coins were released in 2009, yet over a decade later, they continue to fascinate collectors. Not only because of their beauty, but because of the historical significance they represent. William Henry Harrison was a hero of the War of 1812, a trailblazer who broke barriers even in his short presidency. Owning this coin means owning a tribute to one of the boldest figures in early American politics. Let's not forget that some versions of this coin were specially made for collectors only, those struck with satin finishes or proof-like brilliance, stored in pristine government-issued packaging. These editions were never meant to be spent and are even rarer when kept untouched, sealed in their original form. The demand for this coin has steadily risen as more collectors seek to complete their presidential dollar sets or find that one rare piece that sets their collection apart. Coin dealers, auction houses, and online platforms have all seen bidding wars over high-grade or error-laden William Henry Harrison coins. Even those found in circulation can surprise you. People have reported stumbling upon these golden coins in change, forgotten rolls from banks, or tucked away in drawers from years past. That's the beauty of this hobby, the thrill of the unknown, the chance that a treasure could be hiding in plain sight. Collectors love the symbolism this coin holds. It represents not just a man, but a story, of ambition, service, and tragedy. And when those elements are combined with rarity and condition, it creates something that's far more than just metal. It becomes a narrative you can hold in your hand. This coin is a reminder that American history isn't only found in textbooks or monuments, it's preserved in objects we can see and touch. Each detail of the coin, from Harrison's solemn expression to the radiance of Lady Liberty, tells a story of courage, sacrifice, and leadership. In numismatics, it's not only about rarity, it's about relevance. And a coin tied to such a poignant moment in presidential history resonates deeply with collectors. That emotional connection, mixed with market demand, has caused prices to soar in recent years. Collectors are always on the lookout for the next breakout coin, and the William Henry Harrison gold $1 coin has steadily climbed the ranks. It's no longer a sleeper hit, it's a superstar in the world of modern U.S. coinage. Whether you're a lifelong collector or just starting your journey, this coin is one to keep an eye out for. The stories it holds, the errors that make it rare, and the prices it can command are the stuff of dreams. And this isn't just speculation. These coins have made headlines in auctions around the world. So if you come across one of these golden coins, don't let it slip through your fingers. Examine the edge. Check for any unusual features. If it looks untouched or flawless, consider getting it graded. Because some lucky collectors have already turned what seemed like an ordinary dollar into a life-changing surprise. And yes, you heard that right. One pristine, error-marked, and perfectly preserved William Henry Harrison gold $1 coin recently sold for the breathtaking sum of $390,000. Top 5. Get ready for a breathtaking journey through American history, numismatic wonder, and the electrifying possibility of a rare find that could change your life. Because today, we dive deep into the incredible story of the United States of America gold-colored $1 coin that honors the 12th President of the United States, Zachary Taylor. This is not just a coin. It is a golden gateway to the past, a silent storyteller of patriotism, and for some fortunate collectors, a hidden treasure worth a staggering fortune. When you first look at the Zachary Taylor presidential $1 coin, it may appear modest, just a small, golden-colored round token. But in the hands of a passionate collector or a seasoned expert, this coin becomes a priceless artifact. It links us to an era of transformation in American history and to a leader who made bold moves in his short presidency. This coin isn't just metal, it's memory cast in alloy, with every detail etched in honor of a man who served both on the battlefield and in the White House. Zachary Taylor, known as Old Rough and Ready, was a war hero before he ever became president. He served for 4 decades in the military, fighting in the War of 1812, the Black Hawk War, and the Mexican-American War. His no-nonsense leadership, bravery, and grit made him a national icon. When he was elected in 1848, the nation was on the edge of civil unrest over slavery, and Taylor's moderate stance was both courageous and controversial. Though his presidency lasted only 16 months before his sudden death, his legacy lived on, and today, it is forever enshrined in this stunning gold-colored coin. This $1 coin was released in 2009 as part of the presidential $1 coin program, which honored U.S. presidents in the order they served. The obverse of the coin proudly displays a bold and determined portrait of Zachary Taylor. Around his image are the inscriptions of his name, his presidency years, 1849 to 1850, and the title, 12th President. The craftsmanship in the detail of his face, hair, and attire brings him back to life in a way that few history books can. Flip the coin over, and you're greeted by the powerful image of the Statue of Liberty, a timeless emblem of freedom and national pride. This reverse design, used throughout the series, connects every presidential coin with the enduring symbol of America's values, but what truly ignites the spark of fascination in this coin is not just its historical value, it's the fact that certain specimens of this coin have become phenomenally rare and extremely valuable. While millions were minted for general circulation, only a select few possess the combination of features that make them extraordinary. These are the coins that collectors dream of, the ones with minting errors, rare variations, and perfect condition grades. Among the most desirable errors are coins missing the edge lettering. This mistake omits vital inscriptions such as, "In God We Trust," "E Pluribus Unum," and the date of minting along with the mint mark. These coins, known as plain edge errors, are incredibly rare and command premium prices at auctions and among collectors. Then there are coins with doubled edge lettering, misaligned inscriptions, or other striking errors that occurred during the minting process. These mint anomalies, far from being defects, are prized gems in the world of coin collecting. They give each coin a unique fingerprint, something no other coin possesses. Grading also plays a massive role in a coin's value. A Zachary Taylor dollar coin graded MS-68 or MS-69 is already rare. But a coin graded MS-70, which means it's in perfect, flawless mint state, is a unicorn among collectors. Coins of this caliber are usually handled with extreme care from the moment they are struck, never circulated, never scratched, and stored in pristine conditions. These are the coins that light up auction floors and make headlines, and let's not forget the satin finish and proof coins produced specifically for collectors. These special editions, often sold in U.S. mint sets, feature enhanced details, sharper strikes, and mirror-like surfaces that elevate the artistry and prestige of the coin. Kept in their original packaging, untouched for years, these versions are incredibly sought after in today's rare coin market. But how does such a coin, intended for everyday use, become so valuable? The answer lies in demand, rarity, and the thrill of the hunt. As more collectors enter the field, the competition for top-tier and error-marked coins intensifies. Prices have soared for presidential $1 coins, especially those tied to significant historical figures like Zachary Taylor. What adds to the appeal is that these coins are still out there. In pocket change, in forgotten bank rolls, in family coin jars, hidden treasures waiting to be discovered. This element of mystery and possibility has captivated a new generation of collectors. Every golden dollar becomes a potential jackpot, and every discovery a reason to celebrate. The Zachary Taylor dollar coin is more than just an homage to a fallen president. It symbolizes strength, service, and sacrifice. His leadership during national tensions and his integrity during challenging times echo through the ages, making this coin a treasured keepsake for any true American history enthusiast. Even if you're not a collector yet, this coin might change that. Because once you learn how valuable it can be, and how deeply tied it is to the soul of the country, you can't help but feel drawn in. This is a coin that bridges generations, that tells a story through metal, and that continues to rise in both interest and value. Collectors worldwide are now investing in these coins as long-term assets. The appreciation of rare presidential dollars is real, and as fewer high-quality specimens remain available, the value continues to grow. Dealers, numismatic experts, and history lovers all agree, this coin is one to watch. The U.S. Mint may have struck millions of these, but only a small number will ever reach the upper echelons of rarity and condition. The thrill of finding one is matched only by the pride of owning it. If you're lucky enough to come across a rare Zachary Taylor dollar with errors or in gem uncirculated condition, you may be holding something worth far more than gold, so keep your eyes open. Dig through your change. Open those old boxes in your attic. Because treasures aren't always buried deep underground, sometimes, they're hiding in plain sight, disguised as everyday coins, and here's the jaw-dropping part of the story. One of these rare, flawless, error-enhanced Zachary Taylor gold $1 coins has sold for the unbelievable amount of $350,000. Top 6. Get ready for a thrilling ride into the world of American coinage, where ordinary pocket change could secretly be worth a fortune. Today's story is one that blends mystery, history, and massive market value, because we're talking about the legendary United States of America gold-colored $1 coin from the year 2000, famously featuring the iconic Sacagawea. This isn't just any coin. This is a piece of history, a tribute to a courageous Native American woman, and for some lucky collectors, a coin that could be hiding a value beyond your wildest imagination. Imagine finding a coin in your change and realizing it's not just worth $1, it's worth thousands, tens of thousands, even more. That's the magic of the 2000 Sacagawea dollar. It's not about what the coin originally cost, it's about its rarity, its beauty, and the secrets it holds that make it a modern treasure. The Sacagawea dollar coin was introduced in 2000 as a replacement for the unpopular Susan B. Anthony dollar. The U.S. Mint wanted a coin that would circulate widely, that looked distinctive, and that honored a powerful figure from American history. What they created was a golden masterpiece featuring the calm, determined face of Sacagawea, the young Shoshone woman who helped guide the Lewis and Clark expedition across the uncharted American frontier. The obverse of the coin is stunning. Sacagawea is portrayed in soft, lifelike detail, carrying her infant son Jean-Baptiste on her back. Her expression is serious, watchful, and strong. Around her are the words, "Liberty," and, "In God We Trust," forming a ring of national values around this symbol of courage and exploration. Turn the coin over, and you'll find a soaring bald eagle in mid-flight, wings stretched wide, head turned with focus and purpose. The eagle is surrounded by 17 stars, representing the 17 states in the Union at the time of the Lewis and Clark expedition. Below the eagle reads, "United States of America," and $1. It's powerful. It's elegant. And it's dripping in symbolism, but here's where the real adventure begins. Not all Sacagawea dollars are created equal. While millions were struck for circulation, a small number of extremely rare and unique varieties were created by mistake, or on purpose, and these are now among the most sought-after modern coins in the world. One of the most famous varieties is known as the Cheerios dollar. In 1999, before the official launch of the coin, the U.S. Mint partnered with General Mills to place 5,500 early-release Sacagawea coins in Cheerios cereal boxes as a promotional effort. At first glance, these coins seemed identical to the regular issue, but years later, numismatists discovered a huge difference. The eagle on the reverse side of the Cheerios dollar had enhanced tail feather details that were sharper and more intricate than the standard version. That minor detail turned those coins into a collector's dream, with values soaring into the tens of thousands. Then there are the experimental planchet errors. Some Sacagawea dollars were mistakenly struck on the wrong metal, sometimes on brass blanks intended for foreign coins, or even on Susan B. Anthony planchets. These errors are so rare that only a handful are known to exist, making them true golden needles in the haystack of U.S. coinage. Another extraordinary tale comes from the mule error, Sacagawea dollar. This unbelievable minting mistake involved a Sacagawea reverse being paired with the obverse of a Washington quarter. Only a few of these hybrid coins have ever been discovered, and they've sold at auction for astronomical prices. Each one is unique, mind-blowingly rare, and a historic blunder that turned into a jackpot. Of course, condition also plays a crucial role in value. A Sacagawea dollar in circulated condition might be worth a little more than face value, but one preserved in pristine condition, graded MS-68 or higher, can command premium prices. Coins kept in mint sets, uncirculated rolls, or special presentation packaging have remained untouched by time, maintaining their flawless luster and detail. Collectors also prize proof versions and special strikes made for collectors by the U.S. Mint. These coins often have mirror-like backgrounds and frosted designs, enhancing every detail of the engraving. Over time, These proofs have grown in rarity and value, especially when kept in original government packaging with certification. But why has the Sacagawea dollar captured so much attention? Part of it is historical significance. Sacagawea wasn't just a guide, she was a symbol of resilience, motherhood, and cultural diplomacy. She represents the contributions of Native Americans to the nation's story and the silent strength of women in American history. That symbolism has made the coin both collectible and meaningful. Another reason is the coin's unique color. Although it's not made of real gold, the manganese brass alloy gives it a golden appearance, making it stand out from any other circulating coin in the U.S. This eye-catching color adds to its visual appeal and collectible status, and with the rise of online marketplaces, collectors now have better access to buying and selling rare coins than ever before. Auction platforms, grading services, and digital coin communities have created an entirely new economy around coins like the Sacagawea dollar. High-end collectors are willing to pay big money for the right specimen, especially if it comes with a story. That's what makes this coin so thrilling. Not only is it beautiful and historic, but it also holds potential for surprise and reward. You never know when a coin in your pocket might actually be worth far more than $1. Every time you see one of these golden beauties, it's worth taking a closer look. In recent years, rare Sacagawea dollars have fetched enormous sums at auctions and in private sales. Coins with full tail feathers, experimental errors, flawless mint conditions, and incredible provenance have shocked the numismatic world with their values, and here's the most exciting part of today's story. Among all the Sacagawea dollars ever struck in the year 2000, a rare and perfectly preserved coin, free from blemishes, struck on a rare planchet and possessing a dazzling surface, has recently been sold in the collector's market for a life-changing total of $80,000.